Yo, what up, man? I'm StreamYard is on some bullshit, so I don't know what the hell is going on. I selected the share screen audio, but I guess for the tab because I'm working on one monitor right now. I had to, I'm in the room, so I don't have my other monitor, so maybe that's what it is. But shout out to everybody in the building, bro. Shout out to Sister George, and the breakdown of woman's perspective. They had a wonderful panel earlier today, with two dating coaches. You know what I mean? Yeah, Young Swift, bro. We gotta get it in, man. We gotta get it in. I gotta pick my shit back up. You know what I mean? Before I get kicked out of the fucking. Oh shit. Hold on. My sound is not alpha. Is my sound more alpha now, nigga? The we got it. We gotta be alpha. We alpha now. That should be a lot better. This is a great thing about StreamYard. It lets you know how loud you are because of the the fucking the halo around your picture. Shout out to everybody, man. So to all you Bible hating, God hating niggas, be warned. Why you should invest in VMix? What's VMix, bro? I don't know. Am I low? Am I low though? I'm not low. Yeah, I know, big trucker. There's no muting you, nigga. You gonna be the only nigga in the casket. Big truck gonna be the fucking asshole that records just him talking shit his whole funeral. All right, cool. All right. So shout out to everybody in the building, man. If you guys recall, it was this thing, and I had to look it up to get the time right. So back in, I think it's around the 2014 time frame, of where they had this white pastor talking about, okay, I'll look into a fatal dose. You should wait for your Boaz. You should wait for your Boaz. And Boaz was, again, a dude that was like a wealthy, a high value man of the Bible. The Bible. Shout out to fisting is life. Fisting is life, you guys. For you guys that don't know, fisting is life. Snuggles. Everything Irie man. Bomba clot. Shout out to Snuggles. Snuggles been trolling us the whole time, man. Snuggles done had a whole fucking channel, man. Yeah, Jessica X know what's going on, man. Hey, man, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be careful. Shout out to Ed in the building, bro. What up, man? Shout out to Snuggles, man. My detective skills, my nigga Lock Holmes skills are great. Okay, I knew that Snuggles was a woman because of the way and sort of back and forth she had with Jessica X, and I knew she was an American black person because she was always asking questions about black culture. But I figured she was like an old Chinese lady or some shit. But Snuggles is, let's just say she's non-ADOS. Shout out to Snuggles, man, in the building. So back in 2014, they had this sermon done by this pastor about, wait for your Boaz and all these different things and whatnot, what have you. And pretty much it was telling the women to, if you do the right thing and all these other things and whatnot, what have you, the man that God has for you will come for you. Mind you, back in 2014, way before OnlyFans, way before the thought culture, all these things. And it's another great thing, man, when you really think about it, was scary, but kind of just fascinating at the same time, is how far we've progressed or regressed, depending on how you look at it, right, in American society in only 6 years. Well, 2014 would be 7 years. 7 years time. In 7 years time, man, we went to the point of where, like, a pastor's sermon about women waiting for the man that God has for him, right? God has for them, to Lil Nas X pole dancing and twerking on the devil, and bitches singing wet ass pussy outside the White House. Ain't that some shit? But it just goes to show you, man, just how powerful technology is, and people being able to use it as a means to make income. But I said this way back, man, long time ago when I had my damn when I was on Facebook doing it, and every black woman was like, "I'm waiting for my Boaz. I'm waiting for my Boaz," and I'm like, "Bitch." I'm like, "Bitch, you wait for Jose, bitch." Bitch, you ain't waiting for no go. You ain't waiting for motherfucking Boaz, bitch. You waiting for Jose, bitch. For you guys that don't know, non-Bible types or whatnot, what have you. Jose was the guy that pretty much God told down to go down and marry a prostitute. Not only like a prostitute in like the literal sense, but also due to I think her religious practices and her being somebody that didn't follow the Most High God of the Bible. And pretty much it said to the point where he took this woman in, and she was to abstain from her whore activities. She was a whore. a whore, okay? Actual like whore. To the point of where she would pretty much cleanse herself of her past. He take her on, and pretty much God used him or her as a beacon for, turn a hoe into a housewife. This is where we get that saying from. For you guys that do not know, the Jose and Gomer dynamic is where you get the can you turn a hoe into a housewife dynamic, at least from the Christian or Bible aspect of it, okay? And my thing is this, man. Listen, in the current culture we live in, unfortunately, women, black women especially, this is who we talk to. It's the black sector, black manosphere. Ma'am, you don't have no husband. See, Ruth was the woman for Boaz. And unfortunately with Ruth lost her husband and she lost her sons. Right? Ruth was widowed. And Ruth worked for, I think it was Naomi, if I remember right. Correct me if I get it wrong. And she was being loyal to her. And pretty much she was working out in the field of Boaz. Boaz saw her and he was so enamored and all these other things, what have you. Pretty much he fell for her. And Naomi said, well, hey, shit, look, this is what we can do. He's well off, he's a lot older than you, but he can take care of you and do all these other things. So what we can do is, hey, man, we get him to marry you. You see, he choosing. He looking at you, picking all this motherfucking shit from the fields and shit. I see how he be looking at you. He wants some of that puss. Girl, he wants some of that. He want a piece of that puss. It's the Bible day, so you got to do everything the righteous way. And Boaz had to get permission from her husband's bloodline to marry her because of old customs. She would have been, the rights to her would have belonged to his family, being that the brother died. He goes to the brother, asks permission. They give him permission for it. He takes over and he marries the what's name. The significance of Ruth is that Ruth ended up being pretty much in the lineage of David, King David. And I think she's also in Jesus's lineage also. So that's the importance and significance of Ruth. And if I remember right, Ruth is the only female dedicated book in the Bible. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, shout out to Fatal Dose. Appreciate you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Ruth is the only female dedicated book of the Bible, correct? So nowadays, especially now since we had, Kevin Samuels blow up or whatnot, what have you, and he's talking to all of these females, where these black females in particular claim that they want marriage. Okay. Esther and Judith. Okay, appreciate you. All right, Esther and Judith. All right. So in this day and age in 2021, where we keep talking about marriage, have a man, and black women are coming to the table and pretty much saying, hey, this is what I want. But sis, what are your credentials? Again, Ruth was a widow. She's married. Okay. She's not Gomer or Gomer. I don't know how you pronounce it, one of the two, who was a lady of the streets. Not only a lady of the streets, a woman that, again, was of a total other religion or mindset. And again, I'm going to remove pretty much the religious aspect of it when I talk about Gomer, but pretty much like she wasn't of the understanding and mindset of Hosea, right? Hosea was a man of God, all these other things. Again, according to the Bible, God told him to go down there, find her, and marry this woman. So what we're having happen for the black man and black woman dynamic is you have two people that are on fundamentally different ideologies, philosophies, or even you can even look at it from a religious standpoint at this point. It's that serious, man. It's that deep as to where we're just on two totally different wavelengths. We don't see things the same. Black men are generally and truly still dedicated to black women. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're marrying black women at 80, I think it's like 89% rate or whatnot, what have you. Most black men I know are still dealing with black women, solely black women, not even, intermingling or entertaining most interracial dating. Because especially, like I said, if you move down to the South is the biggest, has the biggest congregation of the black community. So, and I can tell you, like, if I go back to Macon, what have you, bro, you ain't finna find no white chicks like that. You're not finna find no Asian chicks like that. You're not even finna find no Hispanic chicks like that. Black men literally are not around these other races of women for them to claim that black men are just out here fiending and wanting and wishing and lusting for, oh, you guys just can't wait to, and then of course, you get the psychos that say, oh, you guys want to be with white women because you really are homosexual and you want to have sex with the white man, oh yeah. Bitches say dumb shit like that, well, damn, bitch, hold on. If that count for the white man, that don't count for fucking Mr. Chan or Mr. Chang, Mr. Lee. Because again, the Asian woman is the top of the top worldwide. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why y'all like these pie face. I don't know why y'all like these pie face bitches, man. I don't get it. Every night, I can count on one hand where I saw like a fine ass Asian chick. And the thing about Asian chicks, bro, is like Asian chicks are like, nigga, Asia is the home of makeup. Do you guys understand that? Do you guys understand that pretty much like the Asian woman or the Asian culture is like the home of women doing fucking makeup? That's why you want nail? You want pedicure? You need fill in? I have a good deal for you. And hey, man, don't come to me no Asian hate jokes, motherfucker, bullshit, nigga. Everybody get these jokes. Everybody, okay? Comedy is not fucking racist, nigga. And I'm a funny ass nigga, so I'm gonna tell my jokes. If you don't like it, bitch, fuck you. All right? But Asian women are pretty much like the origin of fucking makeup and cosmetics. So again, man, if you don't see one of these Asian bitches with no makeup on, bro, I'm telling you, man. Chun-Li fuck around look like Jet Li without that goddamn makeup on, nigga. I'm just saying. Remember, they had a thing going around this dude where it was either Chinese or Japanese, I forget. And this is a true story. The dude sued the fucking woman, bro, because he came to find out that the bitch had plastic surgery. So when he had the kids, man, the kids came out on some motherfucking some Asian Quasimodo type shit. He's like, what is all this? Oh my God! Oh, they're so hideous. What did you explain this? Well, I had the surgery, and I don't know. Oh, you say a what? A what? You have a surgery? Oh, you should have told me. This is not look at my son. Oh my God. Oh, it looked like he take out a nunchuck to the face. How will he get a wife? Hey, how will my children get wife? You have doomed me. You have shamed my family. You know, because hey, man, this is the game we in. This is a fucking common day we in, man. And that's why I say, Brian, I'm not fucking with no bitch that got makeup on, man. Every bitch I fuck with, bro, she gotta be pretty, like bare face. That's just a requirement for me. No eyebrows, nigga. No goddamn, no eyelashes, no foundation, none of that shit. I hate it. I detest it. That shit is deceptive, nigga. You're hiding something, bitch. You're hiding something. Any bitch that's got a goddamn 3A rating on her fucking face. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This motherfucking take motherfucking bullets up to motherfucking 5.56 NATO to the face, nigga. No problem. You know how Wonder Woman used the bracelets? This bitch using her whole face. Ping, 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 ping. Goddamn bitch. Oh, shit. Fuck. She blocked him with her face. Yes, nigga. She blocked him with her face. Goddamn. Shit. Them niggas didn't know what to do. Shout out that. Gotta have them green tips, baby. That's the only way you gonna get through it. Okay. Hey, we still here, man. We still here. Hey, man, jokes are authorized, baby. Everybody get these jokes. But yeah, man, you know, it's a crazy world we live in nowadays as to where women are applauded and encouraged to be disingenuous, you know, from the onset. Now, there are some cases as to where, you know, a woman needs it. If you had some, you know, unfortunate event or whatnot, what have you, or maybe you just need a little bit here and there. But so many women nowadays, man, have no confidence, like zero confidence whatsoever. Black women especially, and black women talk about, complain about the European standard of beauty, but yet and still, like I said, you know, as much as you guys talk about it, the whole hair thing, you don't trust and wear your own hair. You know, and women do look very good with froze. Women look good, and you can do your hair to the point of where you condition it and treat it right, and it's all curly and cool and all that type shit. But again, you guys don't see yourself as being beautiful in your natural state. So, but then you turn around and blame us because you claim it's American beauty standard or European beauty standard that black men are after, which is just not true. Listen, bro, again, somebody tell me the last time women, okay, tell me the last time where you and whatever buddy was, y'all, you know, out on a date or whatnot, what have you, he came back to your crib, shit get hot and heavy, y'all touching, rubbing, kissing, all that shit. You pull them motherfucking panties down, spread them legs, and he say, you know what, bitch, I'm out. Your eyelashes aren't long enough, bitch. Oh my God. Oh, bitch, you got your natural hair on, bitch. I'm out. You ain't got no Hawaiian silky. I don't want none of this pussy unless you got that Hawaiian silky. But your nails ain't done, bitch. You ain't got them motherfucking 4-5 inch motherfucking fingernails that cost $120 with the glitter and the goddamn rhinestones on them, bitch. I don't want none of this pussy unless you got them motherfucking rhinestone nails on, bitch. Ma'am, niggas don't care. You want the pussy. That's it. You understand that? And if you're cute, you're cute. You ain't even got to be cute nowadays. Niggas will pretty much fuck anything. Okay. All right. Again, my 600-pound life, not one of them bitches have been single. Not one. Not a one of them. And again, niggas know. Niggas have seen niggas' baby mamas, man. All right? Especially if you on some casual shit, whatnot, what have you. Look, sis, you probably not gonna be the wife. You probably not gonna be wifey. Probably not gonna be even the girlfriend or whatever other concept. Hey, listen, get in where you fit in, shawty. And this is why I be like, women be on some bullshit, because again, like I said, I go back to the reference of my 600-pound life. All these females have men. There's always gonna be there's somebody for everybody. That's a true statement. The fact of the matter is, just like I said, the less attractive you are, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that somebody to come along. If it's a weight thing, you can control that. If it's a face thing, hey, I'm sorry, sis. You is what it is. Again, if you looking like motherfucking, TD Jakes, motherfucking Biz Marquee and Flavor Flav Jr., shawty, I there's nothing I can do for you, man. Nigga pull up on you looking like Crunchy Black, bitch. I'm like, hey. What? I'm sorry. Blame your mama, your daddy. Okay? Blame them. Or go get the surgery. I mean, what are you gonna do? But you got options. And the crazy thing about it is, man, I just seen, man, IG is like the best and the worst thing ever, because I seen like a whole slow family. I just seen a whole slow family, man. There's no way these people should have been able to reproduce. But hey, that's a human right. And like the whole family had, oh my God, man. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all this shit. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. And again, Lord forgive me, I'm not talking on the kids. I'm just talking on the I'm talking on the not the kids, but the adults in this situation. Let me see what I can do here if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, because it was on here earlier. Come on, man. Come on. Whole family toe up, bruh. Hell, Roger Troutman doing? Come on. Where we at? Oh, you shitting me. What is this? Oh, come on. Where we at? Where we at? I'm going to look for it, man. All right, in the meantime, between time, look. Ultimately, bro, ma'am, if you're not facially fortunate, okay, you're not facially fortunate, hey, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer for I don't even know what the hell to call him, nigga. Shout out to DJ said, he said the trucker, 600-pound life. They got a man, they can't watch their old boy on day. They all exactly. Shout out to say, hey man, when that bitch said, hey man, you don't even wipe my ass right? I was like, look here, bitch. Man, everybody would have had to die. They would have had to cut the cameras off, nigga. It would have been a mess. All you do is wipe my ass. Like, bitch, what? Whoa, wait, what? Cut. They would have been like, cut. Nigga, I said cut. Rack the slide, nigga. Rack the slide. Now, bitch, look here, bitch. It's bad enough I'm letting these motherfuckers tape me with your big, fat, ugly ass. You ain't finna goddamn get this disrespectful, bitch. Hey, I told y'all to cut. Y'all want to keep rolling? All right, then. Blah, 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 blah. Start letting shots off in the air. I ain't playing. Oh, let's get out of here, Thomas. Jesus Christ, this nigga's crazy. He's shooting. Oh, shit, they shooting. Yes, Darth Lord IQ. You don't remember that? I showed this one, man. The bitch told the nigga, all you do is wipe my ass. Bruh. Nigga. The disrespect. Bitch, we fighting. At the very least. If I don't go get my motherfucking pistol, bitch, you do you know the level of embarrassment that is? Oh shit, Corlock hooked me up. Let me see Corlock. Shout out to Corlock with the motherfucking alley-oop. I think more like my man Corlock always come through in the clutch. That's what we're gonna see. Oh man, come on, bro. Y'all short me on the fucking likes. What the fuck going on here, bro? I got 48 likes in this bitch, bro. If y'all don't like this shit, I'll cut this shit off, nigga. I'll cut this motherfucker off. Y'all better like this goddamn shit. Y'all niggas all laughing and shit in the comments, nigga. Y'all ain't liking this shit, bro. Y'all crazy as fuck, man. Like this goddamn shit. Like the goddamn video, nigga. Where you at, Corlock? Shout out to Roastmaster 1 in the building. Goddamn, man. You know what? YouTube is on some funny shit because I know people I had modded up, man. They be unmodding, bro. What the fuck is Corlock at? Corlock, where you at? Where you at, brother? Why the hell did it block your thing? Hold on, what? Can I find it? Cause it showed me in the. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. There we go. Let's do that. See what happens. Corlock, for some reason it blocked your thing. See if we can repost it, bro. See if you can repost it, Corlock. See if you can repost that bitch. Because it blocked it for some reason. Maybe because I don't know. I don't know. There you go. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see something real quick. No. It ain't that. It ain't white folks. No. These is black folks, bro. This is black folks. They was all slow though. Everybody was looking extra specially. We'll just say this. Oh shit, Jessica X done put her thing here. Let's see what we got. See, shout out to Jessica X for the reminder. Let me share this shit for you niggas that y'all don't forgot.
Up for everything. She got this bum ass black guy here with her. He's a bum. Let me tell you something, man. You don't get your shit right, you gotta deal with him. He doesn't listen to me. Well, look, he acts. She in there frying up some food. Do the bleach. Freddie needs to be in there. More reliable. Alright, so I look at that. Split this up. Didn't I just tell you that? Well, I couldn't find it. Attitude. I don't get an attitude. You got a fan blowing out the stinky box. Because you don't follow the rest. Hold on. Let's pause this shit out. We're not gonna pause. Finding it from us. You didn't look? We're gonna pause for a second. Look at her. Look at her hands. I only got 2 fridges. How many the fuck you supposed to have? Shit. She's like a gangster. Crip. Take your shirt off. What, you about to get busy? Don't go, Freddie. She had titties in her back. She tried to wear a bra in the back and front. I'm looking out for you. I appreciate it. But you don't never look out for me. You look out for me. Okay. You're taking shots at some Freddie. Makes you feel better. All right, Freddie. Just clean the bath and bleach, folks. In the shower. Now, the history of you ain't never did this Yes, I have. First when? She made me when? Answer my question. We really have time for that right now. When, Freddie? Pop that bitch, Freddie. Right now, I'm trying to keep everything good. I ain't trying to go over with you today. Can we just please just do what we do? It's been a little while, already. Not that long. Well, I'm always taking care of you. See? Told you. Freddie. See? Told you. All you do is wipe my ass. Yeah. Listen, wipe her ass and wash her up. She take care of her. Told you. Mom.
Hey. Listen, man. Listen, Freddie's dead. That's what I said. Hey, somebody got to die, man. Somebody got to die. All you do is wipe my ass and help me wash up. Bitch, what? Again. Hey, man, I ain't going out like that. All you do is wipe my ass and help me wash up. Bitch, what? Bitch, you said this on national TV, bitch? Oh, hell no, bitch. You about to lose a whole lot of weight. Shout out to Roasty Master One for the $20 ball, man. Appreciate you, brother, for the great content. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Roasty Master One, man. Greatly appreciate you. But again, man, you know, if you're facially unfortunate, whatnot, what have you, all these different things. Yes, Ronnie Ron. She got to go. Getting up out of here, man. Get her out of here, sir. Get her out of here. But getting back to the scriptures. And the Lord, yes, told Hosea to go down and find Gomer. God told this man to marry a hoe, man. Again, turn a hoe into a housewife. This is where that comes from. And unfortunately, nowadays, the black man has a decision to make as to where, you know, are black women whores? Are the majority of black women whores? Unfortunately, again, this isn't something that I'm making up or whatnot. I'm just asking this, an honest question, because remember, and this is why it's fucked up when you guys don't listen to your men, because what a man does for the woman is he protects the woman. He protects the image of that woman. Again, shout out to Chronicles. Chronicles said this, and it was extremely fucking it's just truthful, and again, something you really don't pay attention to. Whenever men were in control, right, pre-feminism, men made sure that women were what? Women were covered up, and women were as protected as possible, because men understand men. Again, I am not excusing or condoning or anything as far as men forcing themselves upon women in any physical manner. Not doing that whatsoever. But back in the day is a reason as to why. And if you look at a lot of cultures, like Arab cultures and people from Israel cultures, their women are what? They're extremely conservative and they're extremely covered up. Why? Because men know the more and more skin that a woman shows, the more that a man is tempted, the more that a man is not focused, or more that a man is more the woman is literally, and again, this is biology, people. This is biology. This is my opinion. This is biology. Certain parts of a woman's body tells a man, okay? And this is strictly scientific. I have to say this because some asshole is going to try and clip this or try to make it seem like I am not condoning anything from an adult to adolescent relations, any way, shape, form, or fashion. I say this again times 10,000. Okay, I am not condoning or endorsing adult to adolescent relations in a physical sense. I'm simply saying is this: men and women are different when it comes to puberty. Once a girl hits puberty, that's why her body starts going through certain changes to let the man know in the biological sense that she's ready to mate, she's ready to reproduce children. From a legal standpoint, again, that is not legal. I'm not condoning it. I am not endorsing it. I'm speaking specifically and strictly from a scientific standpoint. Okay. Again, women are front loaded with their sexual virility and marketplace value and all these things. There's a reason why youth is this and whatnot, what have you. Okay. And again, we are only 2 generations removed from it being okay. Not saying that it was right, even though, like I said, I don't see nobody beating the shit out of or fucking locking up great granddaddies nowadays. You're only 2 generations removed from young girls getting married and starting families at the age of 15 to 16 years old. Okay. Again, not condoning it, not endorsing it, just simply laying down this premise from a scientific and, you know, the time frame as to if and when, you know, the shit is what it is. Okay. But again, a woman's body is literally a biological cue to a man to say, pursue me. I'm ready to have sex and reproduce and bear children. Okay. Are men supposed to just fucking, you know, give in to their primal carnal fucking needs and cues and all this other shit? No, of course not. I'm not endorsing that either. But again, the more provocative, meaning the less clothes that a woman has on, the more signals she's sending to a man that she is interested in engaging in sexual activity. Okay? That's not my opinion. That's science. Go look it up. And then once you get into the biochemical aspect of it, to if and when a woman is close enough and like she's ovulating and things like that, and literally the men are like dogs, to where as you can smell the copulence being like, you know, women's vaginal secretions and things like that, which puts a man's fucking mind into more hyperdrive. That's why when these chicks started selling their panties and shit, and dudes like, no, I want you to wear them. They have to be worn. A woman's vaginal secretions literally does something to a man's I think it's his frontal lobe, if I remember right. I forget what it was. If I'm wrong, someone correct me. But it's a certain part of the brain as to where a man's olfactory system. Olfactory is pretty much your smell, your nose, all these things, whatnot, can pick up a woman's copulence, and it sends that fucking section of your brain in a fucking hyperactivity mode. Dick get hard. I want to fuck. I need some pussy now. Okay. Again, I think because we're so technologically advanced and we're so far removed away from the caveman. Oh, hit the bitch over the head with a fucking stick and drag her to my cave and just fuck on her all night. Fuck on her. Fuck on the bitch. Fuck on her. Shout out to Platinum. Okay. Yes, we are extremely technologically advanced. We're way leaps and bounds beyond where we were, you know, thousands of years ago. But at the same time, like I said, you can never, ever overcome your biological fucking base purposely. It's purposely built that way. Okay. Because if you were, people go extinct. Right. So when we talk about dick discipline and all these different things, again, that shit works to a degree, bro. All right. And society's put so many other things into the play of as to where it wears down your it wears down your defenses and shit. But that's a whole nother thing for another day. Okay. Shout out to Clue in the building, man. Appreciate you, brother. Clue for the what up, Mr. Fantastic? You got it, brother. Y'all wildin', man. Exactly, Rocco. That's the only way, baby. But again, your nose, the nose knows. Okay, follow your nose. Shout out to 2K and Sam, nigga. It picks it up. And getting back to the thing, man. Again, black women, you guys are cool with whoredom. You're cool with being the whores of society. And that's a bad look, sis. That's a super bad look. Can you guys please let me look see what the hell y'all got going on with y'all niggas. I gotta check on y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't be following directions. I have to cuss y'all niggas out. See what we doing. Hey man, I still ain't got. I need 100 likes. Goddamn. Listen, I need 100 likes. I'm gonna shut this bitch down. I got 70 some motherfuckers in here, bro. I don't even got 100 likes. Y'all niggas giving me money. Y'all hitting the goddamn the super chat, the cash apps, but the likes are free. Yes, indeed, Clue. Follow your nose. Cool enough. Well, of course, I'm not even saying you should. This is not for you to protect, but again, who's going to protect women that are cool with being whores? Whores don't get protection. And this is why I'm asking the question. And again, if I have black women in here that's willing to come up, y'all know me, man. I'm willing to have a conversation. I'd love to have it. But this is a perception and the image of the black woman. Even non-black women that you guys run out to claim because of the whole, their celebrity or whatnot, what have you. You guys are claiming Cardi B. Okay. Cardi B is playing one of the many whores of Babylon right now. Pussy this, pussy that. Fat bitch pussy. Pussy, 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 pussy. You know what I'm saying? Is this the only thing you have to offer? And y'all are cool with it. So it's not my thing. It's not my opinion. No, you guys are again, and I'm not saying this as a slight. I'm not saying this as a dig. I'm really trying to have an honest conversation here. You guys are the least wanted female from a demographic standpoint on the planet. But yet and still, you guys are lying on the black man saying that we don't want you. When again, it's obvious that we want you because again, we're marrying you at the most. We're having kids with you at the most. Despite the fucking non-protection or whatnot, what have you, again, the black manosphere does more to protect black women than the sisterhood does. I say again, the black manosphere does more to protect black women than any of these outliers do. Whether it be Crystal Karazin, Chrissy, Pink Pill, Cynthia G, any of these women out here that are trying to get you guys to look outside of the only men that give a fuck about you. Do you not understand this? Black women, do you guys understand this? You guys are listening to other black women, most of them that are unwanted themselves, that are mad at black men for not wanting them. Okay. One doesn't show herself at all. Don't even know what she looks like. The one picture I've seen of her, allegedly, that's her. She's unattractive. She's overweight. The other one, she's old. She's never been extremely attractive. She sampled a white man. The white man left her alone, dumped her. Black men don't find her attractive and don't want her. And she feels like she's in a position of power because she has, I think, mixed children with a white man. And she's dealt with a white man. So his ice is colder. So she's going to stand on her hilltop, even though she's there alone because the white man left her. And the sisterhood exposed her for it. Oh, what's the other bitch name? Crystal Swirls. That big ass bitch. God damn. Ooh. This is why I tell y'all, bro. Y'all niggas be talking about, oh, you think all light skin? No, hell no, nigga. The Crystal Swirls is light skin. That bitch is big, wide, and all outside. And no, nigga, I will never. What them hoes say? Bitch, you could never. Nigga, I wouldn't fuck Crystal Swirls with a dead man's dick. Saying all this stuff. What she call niggas? She call night. What did she say? What did she say for niggas? Whatever she changed it to. And again, she had some raggedy ass, broke ass, old white dude she's dealing with. And she somehow is an authority figure and she has a thing. But again, you have a following. So again, black women, I'm telling you, bro, listen to what you guys are listening to. And then of course we got motherfucking Cyborg G. Listen, this bitch railed against Beta Male Coon, Beta Male Coon, Beta Male Coon, Beta Male Coon, Beta Male Coon. They're dusty, they're broke, they're this, they do that, they do that. All for her. And again, bruh, when is anybody gonna challenge this lady on denying the existence of a child she has? I mean, is it a rumor? If it's a rumor, cool. But I know it's not a rumor because the team done slipped up and said something about her actually having a kid. So how are we even taking a black woman serious that's denying the existence of a fucking child, bro? A whole human being. That's what y'all doing? That's how y'all getting down? That's worse than the goddamn aborting a baby, ain't it? For the baby to motherfucking be existent and you just act like it don't exist. Y'all had more heat for Drake. I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid. This bitch ain't no Drake. But yet still, black women, y'all fall in droves to listen to these black women that are black men haters because black men don't want them. Black men don't want them. What's your success rate going to be if you're listening to a woman that hates men because those men never gave them the attention they always wanted from them? And this is another big point of it too, where I'm like, black men, listen, bro. Listen, bruh, fuck the hoes that don't want you, brother. I was going to do a totally whole separate thing about that, but then I don't really want to give too much space and too much because, you know, all y'all do is talk about pussy and bitches, pussy and bitches, pussy and bitches. All y'all talk about is pussy and bitches. Well, no, I'm not talking about pussy and bitches. I'm talking about the motherfucking important male-female dynamic that every demographic has to motherfucking have some sort of contract and agreement upon, because if and when you don't, you know what I'm saying? She's just not gonna go smoothly. Because the women are gonna fucking, in this society we live in, they're gonna get control of the children. They're gonna alienate the children and turn the children against the father, which means they're not gonna have any motherfucking respect for the masculine principle, black male authority. No respect equals no sympathy, no love, no empathy, unwillingness to work with or listen to or learn from. And that's both male and female. So again, you're ruining the following generations for many more to come, because again, I think they say it takes what's the time frame they say it takes for you to change a culture? 3 generations. So when are we going to start getting on an equal playing field, or at least understanding for the sake of the black community? Again, we're playing against the clock, people. We only got 30 years left. And this was something that was projected 5 years ago, which now, if you look at it, and we're dependent upon this bubble, this debt bubble is going to pop, right? This debt bubble pops, you can fucking forget that 2053 number, bro. That shit's going to be knocked down by at least by 50%, half. Now you have 15 fucking years. So think about this. If you have a child, okay? If you have a child that's anything under the age of fucking 3 years old, or at 3 years old, in about 15 years, they're going to be dealing with black people being the ultimate permanent fucking, not ultimate, but permanent underclass, to the point of where we can't generate anything of our own business, no type of fucking financial power, nothing political whatsoever. That shit was going to happen anyway from the politics. Niggas are just dumb as fuck when it comes to politics. Do you want your child to be a part of that? Do you want to bring a child like that into this world, man? Seriously? And that's if you already got kids. We already got kids, like I said, just not to mention the people that plan on having kids within the next 15 years. If the fucking debt bubble pops like it should be, or like it's guaranteed to do, it's just inevitable, bro. You can't put 20 plus $1 trillion and counting, man. in a fucking in an economy and think there's not going to be any negative repercussions. You just can't do it. So it's just a matter of time. You just don't know when it's going to happen. And this ain't even, it's not begging, it's not pleading, it's just not this and that and all these other things. Because again, the difference between the two is this: men always have more options than women. I say again, men always have more options than women. I say options, I'm talking long term. I'm not talking short term. I'm not just talking about having sex. Again, women, you win. Okay. No one's combating that. No one is challenging the fact that you have a sexual marketplace advantage, whether you're a fucking 0 or you're a 10. Okay. 10 times more dicks are gonna approach you than the pussies is gonna approach even the most attractive dude. The dude that you motherfucking just can't get enough, and every time you motherfucking see him, you need a mop. All right? Women just aren't the pursuers. So a woman will motherfucking fantasize and lust and everything over this fucking man, and then go motherfucking imagine him and her motherfucking bob and take care of it that way. A man's gonna approach. Man gonna shoot his motherfucking shot. Kobe. If you miss, hey, it is what it is. Move on to the next one. But at least you took the shot. Because you never know. That one motherfucking shot could be it. I heard plenty of stories of dudes saying, hey, man, I never thought I could eat this bitch, but I got her. Bad bitch, nigga. Michael Jackson with the zippers. Bad bitch. Never would have knew had he not took the shot. But a woman is not going to pursue a man for the most part. So what you guys need to understand, like I said, from a long-term serious relationship and just lifestyle standpoint, men have the advantage because a man don't even have to be quote unquote high value. Don't have to be high value. Listen, man, do y'all know how many third world bitches is out here, bro? Y'all understand that? Y'all know how many bitches out here poor? Again, can't afford the OR, not poor, poor. That's average at best or a little bit over. Is looking for a dude that's just not gonna be out here fucking hoes and having babies and doing all this kind of crazy shit and make her look fucking stupid. There are a lot of women out here, man, that are non-black that are willing to motherfucking live that lifestyle and generally be fucking dedicated to that fucking man, bro, to the end. As much shit as we talk, man, there are women out there. It's very few and far in between, but there are women out there that not gonna fuck a nigga over, man. They really do understand the importance of staying with a fucking man, bro, because they need him. She understands that. She understands her place, and a lot of women are willing to do this. But again, it's crazy how the thing he asked that young girl. This girl was 24 years old. This 24-year-old girl. I promise you, she don't have no white boyfriend. She don't have no motherfucking no Chad. She don't have no Enrique. She don't have no motherfucking whatever fucking no Chan, no Lee. She don't have no Mega Madoff. She don't have none of these motherfuckers, bro, that she's talking about how like we don't have to stick with black men pursuing her. I promise you don't, sis. Other races of men are looking at only considering black women, bro, if you're 8, 9, or dime territory, or at least like 7.5. And if you like a 7.5, bitch, you definitely finna meet them camels and the laxatives. I'm saying, I see you have a shitty future. I'll just tell you that when you take that trip to Dubai, bitch. You hear me? These niggas is motherfucking taking it easy on the 10, the 9, and the dime. Bitch, you a 7.5, bitch. They finna send you up through that, bitch. You finna earn them stacks. Hello. Bring the camel. I'm just saying, man. And again, man, like you said, bro, shout out to David Carroll. I don't hate you. I understand you. That's the thing about it, man. Especially with this red pill thing, the dynamic we're in nowadays, bro. It's crazy. And I heard a brother say this the other day, man, niggas are starting to see they mamas for what they are, man. That's crazy. Oh, come on, little rock. Get up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all chill, man. Come on. Not the camera. Oh, again, man. That's what I'm saying. Black women, listen, man. It's not a plead. Again, it's really not, because again, man, the man is always gonna win in situation. I tell you again, no matter what the fuck y'all say or whatnot, bro. Again, black and ugly as ever. However, you know what I'm saying? You can say a man's unattractive. You can say this. You can say that. Nigga, Flavor Flav had a show about hoes wanting him. You hear me? Flavor Flav. All right? An old little midget ass, once relevant rapper nigga had some of the baddest black bitches ever in their primes pursuing him for the sake of what? So what you think a motherfucker like me, you know what I'm saying, is looking at you like come on, sis. You got options. And it's no longer a secret. That's what's wrong with y'all. Listen, y'all don't know how these Beckys and these Chung Lees and these Consuelas and everybody gets down when they see a motherfucking black man, bro. Even if you say, oh, they just want to be saved, they just want this. Even if that's the case, but do you know like how many? Like, I mean, y'all are the only people talking shit about black men like this. That's the problem. And no other woman does her man like that. For one, the culture won't allow it. It would never be motherfucking mass produced and put out there to the public to make their man look weak like that. But again, like I said, man, y'all, especially the ones that talk about white supremacy and all these other things and whatnot, what have bro, y'all understand y'all are the arm of white supremacy by destroying the image and the strength and the power of your man? Remember the shit that happened, like you said, the Tommy Lauren shit? Tommy Lauren popped off at the mouth and said, all these men are out here, they're weak, they're this, they're that, they're blah, blah, blah. Tommy Lauren is done. She was the fucking conservative fucking princess. She was already down on the fucking thing. I guess she was mad or whatnot. Them white boys put that motherfucking shit out here. Look, oh, well, she's talking about men are weak and this. Well, look at who her fiance was. She fucked it up. He makes this amount of money. He looks like this. He's that. He's this. He's that. He's this. You know what them white girls did? Fuck that bitch. Hey, I'll do it. Chad, you're, oh my God. What is wrong with her? She's lost her fucking mind, Chad. Just come over tonight. I don't even care. I don't want a relationship. I don't want any of those things. I just want to, I want to get a sample, Chad. This will be me. I'll give you some apology, pussy, for this stupid bitch. Oh my God. What they say about blondes is so true. Just shut this bitch up. Get her out of here. Counsel her. Immediately. Immediately. So listen, man. All you Gomers out there claiming to be Ruth, stop being whores. Little whore. Shout out to Black Youngster. Little whore. Listen, man, gotta protect your image. Not just as a collective, but as an individual. And again, man, when you guys are out here promoting all this shit, whatnot, what have you, man, telling you, bro, it's like y'all complain about OnlyFans, but I mean, what are y'all doing? Y'all know how many chicks I see on IG, man, with fucking OnlyFans, man? They talking all this shit, and they was gonna, oh, you niggas couldn't wait for Bad Baby and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Damn, bitch, how you gonna hate on Bad Baby? You got a fucking OnlyFans yourself. Just saying, don't make no sense. Yeah, shout out to fucking the fake Cynthia G, man, in the building. I finally found a black man to actually have sex with me. I'm so happy I flew across the country chasing some dick. I couldn't help it. Again, man. And the thing about her, bro, is I feel bad for Shawty, man. I really do. Because she has a psychology degree or whatnot, what have you, right? And she tries to use it and flip it to her advantage. And the thing about it, if you understand just people, bro, you understand, man. This chick wants to be fucking somebody to care about her, a black man to care about her so bad, bro. She wants it so bad, but she's just unwilling to do the changes and the things she's got to do. And she know none of the dudes she wants gonna want her. She wants the highly attractive, high value black man to pay her attention and to treat her like the queen she motherfucking feels like she should be. But she knows it'll never happen because the bitch built like motherfucking Horace Grant on the 92 Bulls. And she got a haircut like him too, for the record. I told you I seen it. I seen it. That bitch had that dirty stocking cap on that motherfucker, bro. Nah, Crystal Swirls genuinely hates niggas. She don't want to. She knows nobody wants her. She's not intelligent. She's just man. That's the kind of bitch that put cornstarch under her titties. She's a dirty bitch. Like everything about her is just gross. And she's not intelligent. She doesn't have people skills. Nothing about her, bro. She's just a brash asshole. No, bro. I really do because I don't want to say what I want to say, but yes, bro, truth. Horace Grant, nigga, with the goggles in the park. Yeah, right. That's a good one too. LF Third, a long ass chin. But links in the chat, man. If y'all want to come up, bro. On a Sunday, get this good word from the scriptures. Yes. It's just crazy to me, man, because I remember this. Everybody talking about, oh, girl, I'm waiting for my Boaz. And I'm like, Boaz? Ben, you messing up your scriptures, Ben. Stop. You mixing up your Bible characters. Everybody done had that little puss. You ain't never been married. Hell you talking about? Yo, what up, bro?
How's it going? Fantastic. Happy Sunday.
Hey, we got it, man. Go ahead.
I was really intrigued about the cornstarch comment. I'm very unaware about that. But anyway, in regards to these women being whores, it's really at a point to where it's irreversible. You know, like you said with Sir COJ, you know, unless a bomb just drops and, you know, everyone's just running around like cockroaches. I don't think there's anything that could be done to reverse it because the program is already set. even if you try to cut the head off the snake, there are new ones that are growing because of the old snake that is now dead. So you can't exactly get rid of this. So you just ostracize them.
Well, no, that's a great point you bring up, man. Again, at this point, man, this is for those that will listen and those that can be saved, man. Because you're right. I don't know how close we are, but there is a point of where a lot of brothers are starting to see this more more and more every day, and more brothers are talking about it. You know, you have the great reset plan as far as the globalists and whatnot, what have you, but there's also a great divide that's coming. And again, I know a lot of y'all don't fuck with the Bible or religion, spirituality, all those different things. But again, bro, all I'll just say, bro, is like I said, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. And the thing about it is, you can't just throw everybody away. You have to for those that will, let them, and because you're going to need them. And this is a big thing that people don't understand about in strategy and as far as war and everything goes, right? You have to have manpower. Okay, when I say manpower, I'm not just talking about physical man, but just like willing people, willing bodies, and people that are willing to fight for the same cause. You know, even some people that are willing to sacrifice it all and go all the way. So yeah, man, like you said, the thing that's coming up here, this isn't a cry out for help or a cry out for the lost motherfuckers. Like, again, all the women I named: Cynthia G, Crystal Swirls, Chrissy, Crystalline Karazin, Pink Pill, and what's the other crazy bitch? Shira 7 or whatever the fuck, any of that shit, right? No, this is not for them. This is for the chicks that are just now coming into their platform and listening to the rhetoric, and they aren't all the way too far gone. Shout out to Dollar Washer in the building, man, for the 5, man. Mr. Half Man, Half Tastic. Appreciate you, brother. Greatly appreciate you, Dollar Washer. JR saying it's Hector. Go ahead, bro. You got it. Go ahead.
So the question is, what percentage of the women who are already whores, either completely or in that gray nebulous area, how much of them do we keep for the purposes of being used as whores? Because they do have their purpose. I don't have too much experience with whores, but I would think that those who are at least willing to get on a program can, be salvaged and be used for what they are already being used for. They're just orderly at this point.
Well, that's the thing about it with this the current society we live in. You don't need them to be on what's name, just freelancing. You just use them at will and as you need them for the purposes that they're there for. The thing about it is, you have a lot more of them that are trying to become GOMER, and they're out here trying to demand to be married, and they're trying to demand relationships and things like that. Again, brothers, listen, man, you need to check her resume. All right. If she has children already, has she ever been married? Oh, you never been married. Well, why the fuck would I be the first motherfucker to hop on that grenade? Secondly, okay, even if you haven't been married or whatnot, what have you, the father of your children, who is he? Oh shit, it's some motherfucking nigga that's locked up in jail and a piece of shit that's never fucking accomplished anything. Okay, wow, whoa. Why am I going to help expand this man's fucking bloodline and his lineage and legacy? Why would I do that? Like, no, again, and I know what we did from the previous relationship, because the Gen Xers was like the stepdaddies. Do the stepdaddy. Shout out to JT Money. It was made okay. But now that we understand and we see what the matriarchy and gynocracy is, it's like, no, bro, you're better than that. There are 2 million more black women available than black men. out of that percentage, I don't know what the numbers are, but I'm pretty sure you can find one that doesn't have children. There are a lot of black women out here, especially the newer ones, that do not have children, man. All right. They not baby mama up. All right. I know 70% is and 70%, again, 70% isn't 70% of women. It's 70% of women with children. Okay. I think when you look into it, black women do have the highest percentage of women with children. They're at like 60 some odd percent. But at the same time, like I said, man, on the same thing we have in the argument you make from the high value man aspect of it too, when you talk to the women, 40 is a whole lot better than 10. So if and when, bro, like I said, you're a man with no children, you shouldn't be entertaining a woman that has kids, especially a single mother that's never been married. And even furthermore, a single mother that's never been married and she's got kids by ain't shit nigga, or a kid by ain't shit nigga. You shouldn't even be considering a woman with more than one kid, man. Like I said, unless she was married and fit, like legally fucking motherfucking married, nigga. I ain't talking about no, spiritual partnership, whatever, whatnot, what have you. You got some paperwork to show that this bitch is married to a dude and she has, 2 kids by the same guy over, or whatever thing. And, through your own investigations or research or whatever, not what have you, talking to her, find out the reasons to if and why the relationship didn't work. Yeah, man, you playing with your life and you don't value yourself.
I would mostly / slightly partially agree with that. And I only say that because there are a lot of children who have benefited from a man who stepped up and was in that father role. Of course, we're not going to say not all, and of course you vet that woman appropriately to see if you're willing to even do that. But I am a product of a man, and because my mother had a lot of male friends, I'm the product of a lot of men stepping up and giving me guidance. And then one actually stuck around. So I think it's really up to brothers to see, okay, is this woman worth my time? Whether or not she's married, though, the paperwork has a good track record. Whether or not she has been married, if she's willing to be on my program and marry me, and this is a family that's going to work out, I think brothers should take that leap of faith.
Okay. So you had a stepdad?
I had a stepdad a long time ago. Him and my mom got divorced. My mom has not remarried, so she's definitely Batmaning it right now. But I have a friend of mine who in middle school, we became super good friends. And his parents, they already had 3 boys, including my friend. His parents liked me so much that they quote unquote adopted me into their family, not legally, but I'm considered their 4th son. I have a key to their house. I'm in the room of the oldest son who is now married and moved out. So I'm basically Mo's man, last name of my new friend of my friend's family. So I am their son. So technically I do have a stepfather. He just has his own separate family that was there before they even knew I existed.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, so this is the thing, and what I would tell you, and again, how old are you, brother? If you don't mind me asking,
No 20, worries, 30? Man. I'm 25.
25. So wow. So okay. So yeah, you're on the back end of it. Okay, cool. So again, this is the only thing that I would have a little pushback on. Okay. Especially like I said, now you kind of helped me out and threw me an alley-oop by saying that your mother even divorced the guy that, gave her a chance and married her despite her already having a child. We have to look at this. And again, I know it's tough and I know it's hard. We have to start looking at this outside of the emotional and the morality realm. And we have to be more logical and technical as men. All right. You're putting yourself, especially in this day and age. And a lot of people like to make the excuse and the reason as to, oh, you niggas don't make that kind of money to be worried about no prenup or worried about losing half and all this other shit. Listen, bro. Listen, if you're married for anything over 2 to 3 years, depending on the state or the whatever the municipality is, you're gonna have to give up something, even if it's a fucking piece of furniture, bro. All right, let's say it's a furniture set. All right, nigga, you know how much a furniture set costs? You feel what I'm saying? You know how much it is for you to fucking have to give up the car and let her keep the car, and now you got to go get another car. Or you got to get some piece of shit that you got to put antifreeze in and change the oil every goddamn 2,000 miles because it's a raggedy piece of shit or whatnot, what have you. We have to stop making these excuses and blaming the men for cookie cutter situations that are outdated. I mean, the last time it was cool and you didn't have to worry about this big thing of being a stepfather or women divorcing you and taking you to the court or the point of where they actually lose something. That was like late 80s, early 90s to mid 90s. Nowadays, bro, the court system, family court system, and divorce court system has gotten so ruthless, bro, especially if you're talking about kids being involved. And another big thing too, if you guys don't know, hey, nigga, do not, again, bro, listen, do not adopt your stepchild. I say again, do not adopt your stepchild. Don't do it. Because once you adopt that fucking stepchild, you are legally fucking responsible, legally and financially responsible for that child. And if there's a divorce or whatnot, what have you, I promise you, 10 times out of 10, that bitch is going to file for child support for you on that non-biological child of yours you decided to adopt. Shout out to number 16 for the 20 ball. Appreciate you, brother. I want to raise my own children, and most men, I believe, do. We should all, however, be open to the role models and tutors for boys without fathers. And again, I agree with most men on that point. Listen, I can be a role model to you. I can be a mentor to you. Again, bro, I have role models and mentors as an adult. Who says that has to be your stepfather? Who says that has to be a person that's actually in your household? Things like that. That's a part of the matriarchal and gynocratic programming that black men have been lied to and told. Listen, man, you know how many white dudes have fucking mentors? When you go back, you listen to these dudes, and that's why they hold like white dudes a lot more coachable. We talking about the collegiate and even professional level of sports. You very, very seldom hear about a white dude being uncoachable. Why? Because white dudes grow up with male authority around them, and they hold their coaches as some of their greatest mentors. Most coaches aren't your fucking dad or your stepdad. So that throws that narrative and that archetype out of the window. There are plenty of men that can be your mentor or your advisor without having to live in the household with you, man. And we got to get away from that. This is how women use that to your advantage to make you think that, oh, well, you need to be a role model. You need to step up. And what about the boys that are lost and all these things? Hey, I agree. I understand all these different things, but I can do all of those things while not living under the same roof as you and having to put up with your bullshit. And again, risk losing part of or up to half of my shit for taking a gamble on you. And that's even, like I said, that's even worse. Like I said, that's not even to mention, like I said, we actually have kids together of our own. And y'all don't even understand this, man. A lot of this the new hustle is chicks getting married to have the baby, and for the sake of saying, hey, I had my baby in a marriage. I'm not a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ex-wife. So y'all gotta be fucking like really, really astute and pay attention to what the fuck is going on out here, man. As far as how women adapt in order to manipulate the fucking truth and the numbers out here, bro. I'm telling you. I just can't support the stepfather shit in 2021. By all means, man, if you got a woman out here, she's a divorcee or widow or whatnot, what have you, and all these other things, she's a stand-up woman and all these different things. Hey, man, if she passes whatever your criteria is in order for you to take her on as a wife, by all means, man. And I still say, even if you take her on as a wife, I'm not taking her on as a wife from a fucking state sanctioned standpoint. I'm not doing it. Okay? But if you guys are willing to cohabitate and be common law marriage or spiritual marriage or whatever the fuck it is, by all means, man, go for it. But I'm just telling you, the numbers are not on your side. And Mose, man, your example you just gave me, kind of helped me out because, like I said, this man took a chance with your mom, and your mom still left him too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely didn't come up here to disagree. I've even passively realized through older childhood into adolescence that my mother is she's definitely the Bowser to a lot of men's Mario, which is, whatever. It is what it is.
She throwing them fireballs, bro. She ain't throwing them fireballs at the niggas, is she?
Yeah. She's definitely throwing a lot of fireballs at me.
Oh man.
I mean, and I'm not here to destroy my mother's spirit, her reputation, but there's really no way to like, oh, maybe, no. There's definitely a reason why she's Batmaning it, but my mom's cool when she's cool, and she's not when when she's not.
Yeah,
But
exactly. And again, yeah, like I said, man, that's a great thing too, man. Like I said, I think a great part that we can do, because again, man, you can love someone and be critical of them. You can love someone and understand their flaws and point them out without detesting them or hating them. And I think a big thing that happened within the red pill community, especially from the black male dynamic, man, is a lot of us saw that we were awakened to how our moms, betrayed us, but at the same time, you still have that love for her because that's your mom. And again, you're gonna have that from time to time. It's just like the prodigal son, or the brothers, the fucking fighting brothers. You and your brother can have a fucking literal fist fight, but somebody else put their hands on him. Hey nigga, hey, what the fuck is going on here, bro? We'll turn this bitch up. We'll turn this bitch out. That's my blood. You know what I'm saying? What me and him do has nothing to do with you, him, and anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it's just a thing that I think is kind of from a biological standpoint wired into us for us to be protective of the mother or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? As men. So yeah, man. I think we're, especially like I said, the black men are in a unique situation in understanding how much we had to overcome to become men and to understand manhood, being that our mom defaulted on the fucking man woman contract in order to keep their own power. So yeah, man, I'm glad you were willing to share that. Not get too too personal or specific, but yeah, that's a very, very important part that a lot of brothers out here need to understand, man. It's okay to still love your mom, and call your mom out at the same time. You can do two things at once. You can call your mom out for the bullshit, especially once you're an adult and things like that. I wouldn't advise it while you're a young nigga. You young niggas out there, don't tell your mama the truth and get put outside, nigga, because your black mama will put your ass out. She will put you out, nigga. All right? No ifs, ands, or buts, nigga. She will put you out. So don't get too fly at the mouth. Don't go talking this red pill shit to your mom unless you got a plan or you got a homeboy's house or somebody to crash at. But by all means, if you got handle her accordingly. Understand who and what you're dealing with, and come through and handle yourself to where you're gonna be in the best possible situation. Go ahead, Mosman. Go ahead,
bro. You said something a while back about being astute. I have a philosophy. I espouse, aka support. I use, lots of vocab words because I don't want to talk down to people, but I want to help people, become smarter. But I espouse education the most when it comes to instructing our children, more specifically our boys. But I believe in all children. One thing that I very much preach is the importance of a family library, not just of books from around the world, but the knowledge of the family itself. Okay, who is the great grandfather? Who is the great grandmother? What did they do? What did they learn? More importantly, what is the knowledge from each person within the family that's put down into text that can be moved forward from generation to generation? And when I say that, kind of like with your little mini fake feud with the hate God niggas, they either brush it off or they completely say, nah, that's not right. And to me, that's just putting an invisible dunce cone on top of your child's head, at least moving forward. Now, I'm really cartoonish and hyperbolic. So yes, you're definitely putting a dunce cone on your child's head. But Why would you not have a library of all of the knowledge that your family has to give to the generation? That's just not nonsense to me. I'll give you my own example. I can remember years of my life passing by, and I'm just confused that my mother didn't teach me things. Now, of course, parents would be like, "Oh, we didn't know." Whatever. I don't give a shit. That's fine. But number one, my issue is, uh, why was there no spark to at least attempt to know? Number two, why didn't you try moving forward? Now we can talk about that and this and that and that and that. But anyway, for those of you who have the spark, who are the leaders moving forward, get some paper, get some pencil, get a fucking book, and put all the knowledge that you have in your mind in some notebooks to give to the future generation. Or you're really just leaving them to start over like many of our generations did before us. And you'll be putting a dunce coat on your child's head, and it'll be your fault. Whether you believe me or not, your kids are going to be starting over and over and over again.
And that's a great point. When people start talking about vision boards and, writing it down and deadlines, benchmarks, things like that. That's another big thing too, Mose, man, that we don't have in the Black community, that you literally pick up as life goes on from other demographics and other groups of people. Black people are just poor planners. I think a lot of the time and this is why Black people are so enamored with entertainers, whether they be the arts, music, acting and things like that, or sports, because that's strictly talent based and it's not more so planning than anything. And I honestly just don't know where that began, but it's like it caught on and somehow we never ever replaced it with what you should have. Again, bro, you have more dudes that are being prompted to try and be the next Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, LeBron, or whatnot, what have you, versus being, the first tech giant from wherever they're from. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers are way, way, like thousands upon thousands times in your favor of you carving your own lane and making your own way in something from the entrepreneurial aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, and whatever the field may be, versus trying to be the next person that's hyper talented and you have this God-given ability that's, above everybody else, that's going to be long standing. You feel me? So yeah, man, you bring up a great point as to where we do need to be a lot more relying upon writing things down and pretty much leaving not necessarily I guess a map, but at least some hints or cliff notes to the next generation as far as to what works, what does not work, knowledge and wisdom and things that are just timeless. And that's a lot of wisdom you just put out right there, brother.
Thank you. I believe that's very important. Education, especially when applied, can really be potent in a family's future. And fellas, let me give you a little bit of background on what my plan is and who I am. So in regards to my family in the hierarchy, I am the most, what am I? I am the oldest young male. And what I mean by that is I have a cousin under me that's male. Well, I have cousins of both genders, but as far as the male side, I have one that's 16 under me. I believe I have another one that's 13. There are other ones I don't know. My eldest uncle, I believe the oldest one is like in his 50s. The second oldest is 45. So as of right now, moving forward, I think I can comfortably say that I'm my family's patriarch. So moving forward, my plan is to be the dean of my family's university. Does that mean we're actually going to have a building? Not yet. I haven't gotten there yet. But as far as an institution, an educational institution that at least my family can use those including who are still living, but my children and my wife and so on and so forth. The plan is to create a family university that is a tool to teach the family different skills, resources, system, and processes to move forward in life and be successful. So the ultimate goal is the North Star is to set myself up financially to where one day I can homeschool not only my children, but my great grandchildren so that I can teach them and help them become mentally astute and emotionally grounded individuals so that my family has a place in our history and we can become very capable, productive citizens in our own world.
Well, that's a great plan, brother. And you bring up another great point that and for you say it's what, 25 or 23?
25.
25. And again, brother, I'm glad to see that you have that long-sighted vision and understanding of success. And that's what you have to do if you're going to be successful. Successful people don't live in the moment. They live years and, light years when you're thinking from a life perspective, right? 10, 20 years down the line, and they plan accordingly because they understand that, like I said, if you want to be successful isn't just instantaneous or temporary. It shouldn't be fleeting. It's supposed to be something that you set up for, regardless of however you come about it, whether it be talent, whether it be hard work, whether it be knowledge, whether it be whatever it is. You have to find ways to keep it long standing and make it multiply. And I'm thrilled, man, to hear you at the age of 25, which is a benchmark year, by the way, have that understanding that you should be planning years upon years ahead and literally thinking about your generations to come, because that's what a man's supposed to do. And I'll applaud you for that, man, greatly, because, there's so many, so little brothers, that have that understanding. And again, unfortunately, it's because of, they out here listening to and chasing down GOMER. Listen, man, it's been said time and time again, so I'll say it again. You will never, ever lose women chasing money. You'll forever lose money chasing women. Okay. And I think we need to put a little tweak to that as to where it shouldn't be as far as chasing money. It should be you having a specific plan and strategy to where money is guaranteed to be made versus the chase aspect of it, because even the pursuit and the chase of money in itself can be detrimental, because all you see is the money, man. Again, with no principle, with no morality, no plan. Again, it's going to come and go. We've seen it 1,000 times over, especially in the Black community, right? You've seen the most successful and the richest guy, whether it be entertainment or whatnot, what have you. Most of the time it's in that realm, lose everything, and they don't have anything to show for it, not just for themselves, but like you said, even for the generations to come. So it's very important, man, that we start putting a masculine frame on the understanding and the longevity of whatever your lineage and your legacy may be as a Black man, bro. Again, shout out to Big Truck with the big 850 credit score, and he's saying this tips and things that you can do for the coming generations. Putting your kids on a credit card that you're gonna pay off every month and build your kid up to where your kid has an 800 credit score by the time they're 18 years old, and they can go into any dealership or whatever, what have you, get that 0% interest loan, real time, real money, and things like that. Or taking your son and teaching him, the ways of women, not to the point of where he's afraid of them or he hates them, but just pointing out little things and telling them what to be aware of and how to handle it. So, yeah, man, a lot of the things we do in this space is particular and unique at the same time, because I've never had any of these conversations real time, man. I've never had any of these conversations I have in this space with Black men real time. And I think it's because, a lot of things are extremely intimate and personal. and you don't want to discuss it, especially if you're talking about your love life or your particular relationship with whatever woman you may be dealing with at the time. So I think what we miss out here is just the template we're giving future brothers. Like you said, man, if you were to, have a son or a grandson 10 years on down the line, well, of course, not 10 years, I'd say 18 years on down the line, and you were able to show him this conversation me and you had, right? And just this be the foundation or the basis of him having the expansion of the knowledge and the understanding he needs to have in the approach to not only dealing with women, but furthermore, like you said, the standard of manhood he should be setting for himself. So yeah, man, it's a lot of fucking just astronomical things done in this space, bro. I think we take for granted because we do it. We just, you know what I'm saying? It's just ad nauseum, and we do it on the daily. And then people at the same time, you have the detractors, reducing it all the time too. But yeah, man, I think black men coming together and having these conversations, bro, it's beyond brilliance, man. It's a great thing because this is a space where we get to speak freely, openly, and like you said, it's things you didn't certainly agree with, and we may have differences in, but at the same time, like you said, we have the conversations and we express those things and we flesh it out to the point as to if we can have a better understanding or a different perspective.
Agreed. I'll say this as well. Gentlemen, of course, do this at your own pace and in your leisure with your vetting process. But I recommend you gather friends and allies who can one day not only help you in the present, but who can help your children as you age older and as you go on to club afterlife. And I say this because my plan is to leave my children with a list of names that they can go to as they grow older to help them, who not only helped me when I was a young man or older man, so on and so forth. And I say this because I have a lot of respect for children. Me being a young man myself, I was only a cartwheel away ago from being a young man myself. And I always remember the men in my mother's network who called me Mister when I was a little boy. And I thought that was so cool because it made me feel more grown up. It made me feel a little bit more of what we call, a big boy, still make me stand up straighter, be more mature. And I carry that with me in how I treat the children of my friends. I call them Mr. or I call them Miss, of course, not all the time, but I carry that respect. And I'll give you this example. A few weeks ago, I was helping my friend build his greenhouse. And his daughter's I think she's 2. So of course she can't understand me intelligibly. But because I have so much hope for her intellect, I explained to her how to cut wood. I explained to her how to drill stuff. Of course, she wasn't exactly understanding me. But because I have so much hope for her intelligence in the future, I'm just going to speak to her as if she can understand me and that she's not dumb. Because that regardless if she understands me or not, that energy is going to her and she'll remember that, because we all remember things when we were really small, and that might be one of the things. So my goal is to just not only with the knowledge, not only with the resource, not only with the money, but I'm going to leave her people that can be her allies as she grows older. And so it overlaps. So who knows, maybe somebody I meet now can help my great grandchildren, depending on how long people live. So I think it's really about being exceptionally well planned, forward thinkers, gentlemen, up to a certain point.
Most definitely. Shout out to my man Gary Grant in the building. Brethren, what's going on, brethren?
How you doing, young man?
You got it, man. What's going on with you?
Not much. I'm hearing you, the young fellas speak. Now, you all are fathers. I am not. I think it's very important that you do set something up for your children. But number one, first of all, why the children in the black community seem to be so far behind, they're missing 2 major things: a dad and reading. The only reason why we're behind the J's and the Y and the W's and the C's and all the rest of the people is because we don't read. believe it or not. That's why we look forward to a sports hero or entertainer. Those are the only people that you ever see have something and then end up with nothing. Anybody that formed a business or worked, had some form of commitment to something, they always end up with something. We don't instill that into the young people because everybody's got that, I say, the silver bullet that solves all the crime. We try to live our life on a lottery. Doesn't work that way.
That's a great point too, Gary. Like I said, man, this is why it's very important. People say, you know, you niggas just come up here and talk shit and complain and talk about bitches and this. No, man, you just extremely express extremely something that is overlooked a lot of the times, man. The fact of the matter that, and like I said, I didn't even think about this. I can't think of a person that owned a business that pretty much had everything and lost it, you know, and wasn't able to recover. One of the great examples is the brother Damon John. Damon John was pretty much like the creator of Fubu, right?
Good job, son.
Yeah, and you know, it's even though Fubu quote unquote fell off or whatnot, what have you, Damon John is still a millionaire to this day, to the point of where he was able to leverage that and become a part of Shark Tank and things like that. So, like you say, man, that's a brilliant point you just made as to if and when. And we all know the infamous quote: "You want to hide from you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book," you know. And that further, that's just a small part of the illusion to the statement of, you know, knowledge is power. And you know, you gain knowledge through what? Reading and you know, immersing yourself in as much possible data as you can, man. And I think that's one of the biggest things to where and this is where, for the black community, for whatever reason, bro, intelligence is so off-putting. Once people sense that you're not you know, just a person of average or less than average intelligence, it's literally like fucking raid to roaches, man. Niggas hate it. And I think it's because we have this finessing and this, you know, getting over on somebody's culture. And the more intelligent you are, the less likely you are to become victim of some, you know, some harebrained bullshit scheme or fucking, you know, proxy to get over on a motherfucker. And of course, like I said, man, the best thing about it is when you're able to blend in the black dynamic or the black experience along with the actual, like you said, world knowledge and intelligence, and you're able to blend those two. So, nigga, you're literally on some superhero shit, bro. If you understand the street shit, bro, and again, I tell people all the time, bro, I'm not no street nigga. I don't claim to be no street nigga. I never been a street nigga. Never wanted to be a street nigga. I ain't never been out here robbing nobody. I ain't never moved no packs. I ain't never pimped no hoes. I ain't never did none of this shit, bro. But I seen it all. I literally seen it all in little old Macon, Georgia. Seen it all, man. And again, I didn't have to be immersed in it in order to understand it or know what I was seeing. And the fact of the matter, like I said, bro, that I have the level of intelligence that I have, along with the fucking black experience of, like, you know, from the low to the high parts of fucking black people's lives, bro. You mix those two things together, and nigga, you were literally like impenetrable. I remember certain in particular fucking in the situations, bro. I told you guys about this, and I'll tell it again. This was when me and my now ex-wife was dealing with each other, and we was going to the McDonald's. She wanted fucking McDonald's. I hate McDonald's, but I don't fucking eat McDonald's because I told you I used to work for fucking McDonald's for like, yeah, man, fuck McDonald's, nigga. I was working at McDonald's for like, I think 2-3 weeks or however much. McDonald's is the reason I joined the Navy. And so I have a lifelong campaign of fuck McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's. So she wanted to get some McDonald's, and we drove to the drive-thru, and we just riding around or whatever, and I noticed her door is unlocked, and I saw the dude walking over from the fucking trap motherfucking gas station, and I was like, hey, lock your door. And she's like, "Oh, what you didn't even lock my door for? Were you scared? You this, you that?" I was like, "Hey, man, lock your fucking door. Don't fucking question me right now. Just fucking do what the fuck I'm telling you. Lock your fucking door." And I had to get, extremely aggressive and serious immediately because I saw what was happening in a possible fucking threat and bad situation. Cause you never know how shit happens, man, or whatever. And I'm watching a nigga walk over, and this nigga's walking to a payphone for once. Again, gas station ran by fucking Arabs, not a chain like like a local fucking gas station, right? Whatever it is, whatever city you're in. Niggas hanging out in front of it. Niggas walking over towards over my car where I'm at in my direction, and I'm like, "Hey, this nigga's holding. His pants is sagging lower on one side than it is on the other. So that's telling me what? He's got a fucking pistol on him." This nigga hops over the fence, and not even like a tall fence, just like a waistline fence. And you know how you just step over or like straddle the fence to get over it, right? And as the nigga straddles the fence, me and her both watch the nigga drop the motherfucking pistol off his hip. You know what I'm saying? And then I use that as a teacher moment for her and told her, "So was I fucking wrong? No, you was right." I said, "Don't you ever in your fucking life question me again when I fucking tell you to lock your fucking door." You understand? Not saying that the nigga was coming over here to rob or whatnot, what have you. You don't never know what a nigga's trying to plan to do. It's like, shit, I can see it. So if I see the shit and I'm fucking telling you, don't joke with me. Don't go back and forth. Don't do none of that lame ass shit. Just do what the fuck I'm telling you to do. From that day on, like I said, I never had the problem again. And that's again, like you said though, Gary, like you said, that's the very important aspect of being able to apply, technical and just general knowledge and read and understand those things. And like I say, if and when you combine that with the black experience, man, bro, you literally are like almost impenetrable, man. When I tell you guys the shit, all right, go ahead, Gary. My bad, I'm talking too long. Go ahead.
No
Whichever one you
worries, man.
guys.
No, I'm gonna give you a joke there, young man. Back in my day, you know what they used to say the most dangerous man of a black man is?
What's that?
An educated one.
Yep.
You're right about that. For those of you who recall reading The Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison, if I'm getting this correct, there is a scene where the white men that he's around begin to notice the change in his face. Shout out to Chronicles of Judah once again. The change in his face, their countenance, they begin to notice a change in his face because he's starting. I don't know if he started the story not reading, but for whatever reason, he started reading more. And they noticed on his face that something was changing, and they say, "Hey, you reading, boy?" And he had to like kind of play it off. So that's very real, gentlemen. You could look at somebody's face and see if they're a fucking dunce. Of course, to put it comedically hyperbolic once again, but there is something to that. So just pay attention. And of course, you can't judge a book by its cover, but there are some indicators that can give you some sort of picture.
Yeah, Mosman. And like I said, that's another great thing too, man. Like I said, and again, I'm glad you're saying this, man. It gives me hope and faith in the following generations. Listen, man, you can tell a person's intelligence for the most part, bro, by having a general, random conversation with them, and
No,
what
it's
level.
very simple. You don't even have to talk to them. You want me to tell you how you tell difference? Just look at their eyes. If anybody has any sort of intelligence, there's something there. If you look at most of these guys that get in trouble, look at their eyes. They all look the same. Trust me on that.
That's interesting. I feel like I've noticed that, but it was never articulated. So I'm going to start paying attention to that a lot more because, like I was saying, a lot of these cats who get in trouble, I like to think some of them / mostly some of them aren't dumb. They are just dumb in the fact that they keep on getting in trouble. But because I like to have just a little bit more faith in our brothers, I like to think that they're not necessarily intelligently dumb. I would just say that I look down on them for continuing to get in trouble in specific situations that it's definitely your fault.
Brothers, let me tell you something. Any brother, I want you all to run an experiment between two of you guys. You give me a little faith in young people there, Mr. Fantastic, and so do you, because you guys speak with a little bit of sense. Ask anybody you speak to, ask them the last book they read. I guarantee you 95%, none of them have read a book. They can't even tell you the last book they read. It was when
I
they were in
ask that
school.
question all the time. It irritates me. Hey, like I'm a reader, so I'm gonna ask people, hey, so read any good books lately? No. So what I've done is I've formed the question. Okay, have you read any good books, or tell me about the information you have consumed? Because most people watch or listen to things, very rarely actual books. So I just keep a bit of an audit. Okay, how many people have told me they read this week or in this month? And it really it sparks a light bulb in my head. Maybe I need to be around more people who read. Okay, another spark. Where are those people? Like, where are those locations where people read? Where are they? This is kind of like my little explanation of I want to do a library / university tour of the entire world because I like books. In fact, I'm going to have a whole separate building on my land one day. That's a house, but it's like a mansion of books.
Well, that's another good thing too that I realize now, and it's crazy, now that we're in literally like the fucking ultimate age of fucking technology and convenience, bro. You literally don't have to read nowadays. You can just do a fucking audiobook, bro. You can literally have someone read it to you, or fucking it's gonna sound like Siri or whatever, or in audio. Or in some audiobooks, they actually have the author themselves that go through and read it to you. So it's literally no excuse, man. That's the scary part about it. Like, people are cool with being ignorant and not understanding the importance, bro. The importance of fucking knowledge. That's just scary to me.
Answer me a question, young man. When did it become cool to say, I'm from the streets?
Damn that. I'll say that sometimes in the 80s, there,
Nah,
Gary.
no, because back in the 80s, you see if a man got locked down, you know what we used to call that? He gone to university, or he gone to the country. He come out, you didn't even know he went. But now I see the little brothers are posting videos from being in prison. When did that start?
Hey,
I'm old,
man.
so I missed a lot of shit.
Well, no, that's been like maybe a 3 to 5 year thing. That's where people started posting, like jail inmates actually posting videos from jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's fairly recent,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay.
And again, bro, I don't. But that's the next level. From the streets, though. I'm from the streets has definitely been all of the '90s and thereon, and it's just pretty much metastasized since then. But the whole like niggas taking pictures in jail and niggas becoming chefs in jail and video recording it, niggas making clothing lines in jail and all
Holy
this kind of
shit.
crazy shit. Yeah, bro, that's like 3 to 5 years.
Okay, cool. Like, I don't know. I miss a lot of shit. You know what I mean? A lot of the
Hey,
stuff. What
hey,
you,
I'm on the same page, man. When I be seeing some of this shit pop up, Gary, I'd be like, man,
wow.
that the whole warden needs to be fired. He needs
Oh,
to be motherfucking replaced immediately. If I was a fucking warden, bro, do you know how much fear of God I would put in these niggas to be like, look, bro, I can tell you what's not gonna happen. If you niggas got cell phones or whatnot, what have you, let me catch you with them. All right. And furthermore, let you post it to a fucking social media as to where from my facility, motherfuckers on social media, motherfucking doing the murder man dance and all that crazy shit. Like, no, sir.
you know. And I notice I usually only see men of color doing it. I don't see none of the light brights doing this stuff.
And and Gary, that's what's scary, man. And people act like, oh, you guys just looking, you just worry about the black people. Well, for one, I should be because I'm black.
Why would you care about light
Yeah,
brights?
yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I don't give a fuck about white folks. I don't give a fuck about Hispanics. I don't give a fuck about Asians. Again, motherfucker, I'm cared about what the fuck affects me because the dumb shit niggas do affects my life and makes me look bad or whatnot, what have you, and more work I got to do to repair the image of black people and black men. But like you said, man, this shit is so crazy out here, bro. I can't even believe it, Gary. It's crazy, and it's only getting worse and worse. So the brothers in this space, man, understand your rank and your place in the hierarchy of the understanding of black people as a whole, bro. You really do, bro. Don't take this shit for granted. And hopefully you're not just here, to listen or laugh and giggle or whatever the fuck, man. You are a soldier in this war that's coming. Telling y'all, bro. All right, and this ain't no black extremist bullshit. So nobody try to clip it or anything like this. This isn't me talking about any type of boots on the ground situation or government conflict. This isn't talking about any type of firearms or anything like that. I'm strictly
Wow. All out there, fantastic. I can't believe that in this day and time you have to tell people this is not what I'm talking about.
Gary, for the sake of understanding how society works, and again, especially we're talking about black male empowerment and things like this, bro. I have to give a disclaimer so people don't try to take my words and turn them into something that's to where I'm some black identity extremist or something like that. I have to not only
I
for
understand where you're coming from, but I can't believe it. It's just crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Well, again, bro, if you understand the powers that be and the things that's going on, you understand how and why it's that way, and it's just better to be safe than sorry. Because
definitely, I agree with you, brother. No, it's not that I can't believe you're doing it. I can't believe that you have to do it because man. Now
times we live in.
I get fuck, man. Men could go to jail on accusations. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy to me. You know what I mean? Somebody said you did shit, got no evidence, got no proof, and you in jail? How is that possible?
Like I said, man, I'm starting to see more and more now. I guess they've actually, I think, did they officially charge Deshaun Watson and whatnot?
No, he hasn't been charged, but he's been ruined.
Yeah, man. Again, it's just crazy as to how the black man is always in this this Judas situation for those 30 pieces of silver, man. There's
why?
There's no dedication to just the black male image, man. And
do you want to know why?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because before you say man, what do you say before that?
Black.
All right. Until that changes, you will always be in the back. Because, hold on, let me finish. I'll explain why. Because if a color represents the man does not represent the color. So if we say we're men that are black, it's different than a black man. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, it's a great point.
Words mean a lot of fucking things, but people don't take words serious anymore. You know what I mean? Which words, that's what gets you in the door. Well, I wish my young brothers would stop saying black man. Because I'm coming from when they used to call us Negroes. We didn't become black until the 70s. And now, I guess in the 2000s, we are African Americans or African this, African that. I want you brothers, men of color, you're fucking Americans. You're not from Africa. Whoever came from Africa 300 fucking years ago is not you. You're American. Take your rights as American. From you put that African American in front of your fucking name, you're giving up your right as an American. You're in the Navy. You should know that, my bro. Am I wrong?
No, bro. I'm as they say, some of as woke as they come, bro. Shout out to Chronicles, like my man Mosman is on, bro. So-called black man. I understand, bro. Black is a not only a social construct, but it's also what he said. What is it? It's not just social. It's what?
It's financial too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the worst part of it. Fuck the social, because you could get around social. But from you lead with black first, guess what you getting? Back first. Trust me, bro.
That's what commercial. That's what it is. That's what he says. It's a commercial. It's a commercial identification construct. Also, too, like I said, black and white and all those different things. And that's another big piece too. If niggas really look into it and talk about it, a lot of people have said this. One of the reasons why black people will never ever get reparations because you're identified as black, and black isn't a race. Black isn't a anything that's recognized by the government or whatnot, what have you, or the Constitution. So when you go to the Supreme Court or the Congress and the federal government to ask them for reparations on behalf of black people, then you get into the legal aspect of it as to where you're not properly requesting something because you don't have standing, and what you're asking for is just non-existent in the league from a legal standpoint, pretty much.
You're exactly right. That's why with all these ADOS and all this fucking just go for your fucking stuff as Americans. Remember, you're Americans. 10 generations, man.
Hey, and speaking of which, Gary, again, I don't know if people know, if you guys are this should piss the you reparations niggas off. They just gave Native Americans $30 billion for whatever. I don't know. On top of the fact of the matter, like I said, if you guys remember, shots of Ramil for pointing this out. He brought the story to the space. They just won the majority of Oklahoma to where they said, I think within by the end of this year or going up into next year, they're going to have to give Oklahoma back to whatever tribe of Native Americans that it belongs to. They're going to be able to claim it as their land and whatnot, what have you. And pretty much the state's going to be paying them, on the yearly to utilize that land because they're not going to be able to, destroy all the buildings or turn it into reservation property and all these different things. So it's crazy to me, man. Like I said, just how unaware and uninformed, so-called black people are when it comes to the major moves being made by other demographics and groups that aren't out here just 24/7 banging white supremacy this, white supremacy that. The white man is the white man that.
That's another word I hate, eh? I've never really used it.
Yeah, it's really ruler.
Yeah, I mean, because to me now, for any man of color to use that word, you've lost. Because you've already saying that they are supreme to you.
I'm with you, Gary.
I mean, I don't get it. This system is holding us. No, man. Remember, white people don't call themselves white people, eh? We call them that.
Words mean things, man. And when the moment you say supremacy over something as simple as a fucking skin color, bro, you've admitted defeat. That's why I never ever fucking say that shit. Again, bro, I would never in my life look another white man, Asian man, Hispanic man, or any man in this fucking eye and say you're supreme to me. That's beyond weakness, man. That's literally you stripping your own manhood away and give authority to your ability to move, to eat, sleep, live, and everything else, have a family, is because of him. Fuck that weak ass shit.
That's what we say, the flim flam man's way to get the rest of the massive on. Let's give them a ghost that they can't see, but they have to fear. It's just like when George Bush put on, we're going to war against the terrorists. Bruh, there's terrorists from year fucking 5,000 years ago. You can never kill out all terrorists, but it's something that's unattainable. Got the massive going for it, though. Just like the white supremacy thing. There's not, you don't even know who these people are. But they're telling you these people are out there. As a kid, when I was a kid, they used to tell me about the boogeyman. After I turned 13, I noticed that the boogeyman was fucking something they made up to try to scare the fuck out of me.
Yep. Way too many grown men with, like you said, adolescent mentalities, man. And again, am I saying that some form of racism and control and nepotism and, keeping your own people in power does not exist? No, I'm not. But what you don't realize and understand is that, bro, this isn't something that's exclusive to America. This shit exists in South America, it exists in Europe, it exists in Asia, it exists in Africa. All around the world it exists, bro. And this has been a concept that's existed throughout time. But because black people have been told by design that your existence begins and ends with the white man, enslaving you, which again, nigga, have you did a family tree? Shout out to Mosman, like he said, have you did your fucking lineage and found out where your lineage began? Do you know for a fact? Can you track down the motherfucking slave ship ledger that has your great, 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 however many motherfucking great granddaddies or grandmamas on it? Can you do it? If not, why are you out here fucking claiming something just because a white man told you that's what you are? Okay?
What I don't get is like, okay, slavery ended, 1865?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, 18. So they say, all right. That's 150 odd years ago. Why are people still talking about this?
Well, again, like I said, Gary, it's the ultimate magic trick, man. You convince the people that you are the reason for their existence, so they're gonna forever repeat that narrative. You don't even have to keep talking about yourself. You know, you let them do it for you because you psychologically dominated them and implanted into their psyches the fact of the matter that without you, there would be no them. A lot of black people, especially when you're talking about the pro-blacks or whatnot, believe that without the white man, you know, there'd be no African American. You know, that's
Wow.
the sad truth and crazy part about it. But shout out to Gary, man, for being on the panel, man, and hit me with the $10 cash app. Thank you, greatly appreciate you, brother. Keep up the good job. Thank you for coming up here, participating, brother, and thank you for the donation.
More than
You know
welcome,
what's
young man.
you know what's funny about that? You know, black people coming from white people thing. That is definitely erroneous. Even going back to middle school or whenever you learned about Punnett squares, that is you. For those of you who don't remember Punnett squares, think about like a 4x4, and you got the big T, little T, so on and so forth. If you have more big T's than little T's, which in this situation would be the so-called black skin, you don't, even going from the color theory, you don't get darkness from light, you get light from darkness. I think I got that wrong, but anyway, white people cannot have a black baby. We can technically have a white or albino baby.
Exactly.
That should be an indicator of the origin.
Well, like you said too, man. Like it's just from a from a scientific standpoint, like you said, that black gene is dominant. Melanin is dominant. You can't hide it even if you wanted to. Ask Steve Nash. All right. So like said,
oh, yeah, it's cold, man.
Yeah, hey,
just because he's twins, man. Leave it black twins alone.
It's a dirty game out here, man. But like you said, the one thing that the black man has into his advantage, like you said, is that undeniable marker of his skin tone, and let you know that's what you are. And the crazy part about it, man, this is a whole nother thing, but I'll just touch on it briefly, is niggas are the worst as to when it comes to, black is this, black is that, you black ass, you big lip, you big nose, you this, you that, and I'm like, nigga, like, okay, you want to make me be Michael Jackson or something? You want to make me cut my fucking nose off and bleach my skin? I'm supposed to be ashamed because I'm the essence of what we literally are from a biological standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
That's the oxymoron about black people. We love black people, but we hate black people.
Yeah, you hate black features. You hate
you know what I mean? Like, remember,
yeah.
they love the light-skinned baby with the good hair.
Yeah, you big nose, big lip, gorilla looking ass nigga.
Like, but you know who tells you that? The female.
Yeah, but like,
no man looking at you call you gorilla nose or that. The man ain't looking at motherfucking feature unless you fat or you really motherfucking ugly. But that's just fucking nature.
Yeah, like you said, man. But like you said, and that's the thing, and those female traits get passed down to the boys or the sons because they don't understand. Like you said, man, that in itself is the dominance and the fucking just I go back to what you said, Gary. Like niggas don't.
Well, brown is the new black. Didn't you know that?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Okay, I can give you the perfect example, little brother. I want you to turn on all your black TV shows and see how much of them look like me and you.
Yeah, very few. And two, like I said, they not gonna like no, they not gonna want no woman. They gonna want that they gonna be some body boys, as you say. That's that too, Gary. It ain't just the skin color, man.
I
It,
told.
it's
Well,
crazy, man. It is crazy,
I
crazy,
was
crazy,
watching
crazy.
BET today, bruh. I don't usually watch TV, and I turned it on. And I'm looking on all these supposedly all black shows. There's like one person look like me. I said, "Fuck! I thought we did all this so we can have people look like me." Because I'm a black motherfucker. Love it. And everybody there is light skinned, weave wearing motherfuckers. They don't look like black women or black men that I know.
Well,
But
like you
this,
said, man, this is the crazy part about it, Gary. Too. That's another big thing too. Is you know, people want to be more acceptable of the, quote unquote white supremacist society. That too, until they're personally affected, especially and this is a more of a female thing than male thing, but until they're personally affected or slighted and they get their feelings hurt, then they have a problem with it and they demand more darker people or whatnot, what have you.
wow, that's crazy to me though. You know what I mean? But I'm
Yeah, man.
telling you, brown is the new black. Just watch all the black shows. You
Well, like
try
I
to
said,
find.
you're gonna within the next, I think within the next 20 to 30 years, man. Too, like I said, it's got the mulatto race, man, is going to be huge. Mulattoes are going to take over the world.
Never. Do you know why? We represent 5% of the world's population. Most population are homogeneous. They stay with their own. Only here we have the melting pot and culture club. And not really
That's what
around
I'm
the
saying.
world.
That's what I'm saying. Just strictly from a national standpoint. So America.
Oh, oh,
So
okay.
not globally, but from a national standpoint.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's still only about 10% right now. Believe it or not, 10% of all the black people in America is mulatto or mixed. So how come they get represented and the 90% that are like me and you, we don't get represented? But
Yeah,
we
man.
did, but we were represented in the 70s and even in the 80s.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? When we didn't really have any rights. You know what I mean? Oh, the future's mixed anyway. We're here to take over. I love that, baby. Hey, I remember the times when there was like one of her.
Yeah.
You understand? Like
Yeah.
we didn't really see like in the 70s, we didn't see too many of the mixed
But
people.
you know what's crazy, Gary, though? And again, another big thing I think we miss out at times is understand, just how dominant the black male image is, because like you said, you're only and you would have experienced some of this, I guess, you would have been a kid, of course, but up until the 60s, like I said, a black man couldn't be seen out in public with a black one with a white woman. You know what I'm saying?
It was illegal until I was born.
Yeah,
65 it
exactly.
became legal.
That's what I'm saying. So, to see the leaps and bounds that have happened, and it's crazy as to how black women flip it on black men. Oh, y'all couldn't wait. Y'all fought for rights for y'all to get with white women. No, ma'am. Loving versus Virginia was a white man fighting for his right to be with a black woman.
No, it was a black woman fighting for her right to be with her white man. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary, for the correction. Exactly. So they put the fucking black man, the white man's name or whatever. That's really what it was. So yeah, man, even from historical and legal standpoints, the black man has always been this, image of dominance, masculinity, sexuality, the forbidden fruit, all of these things, mysteriousness, stoicism, all of these things, bro, pretty much like, the epitome of manhood. And as soon as women could have a taste or a sample, what I'm saying, they hopped on it, literally and figured, now not just figuratively, but literally.
You
And
ain't gotta tell me, bruh. I have slewed multitudes of
Oh
them.
shit, Gary say
I live in Canada, bruh. Like, I know you brothers, some brothers say, oh, I don't touch white women. You see, how I grew up, all women have something that I want. And it's pink. Sometimes it's really dark pink, and sometimes it's really light pink. But that's the only thing I see. Like, I don't see women's races or their colors or their, like you guys with the fat ass and stuff. I feel that fucking weird because I just love pussy. I don't care about if a girl got fat ass. I do like big tits. My
Hey
girl
man,
got big tits.
I need that fat ass.
No,
Gary.
I like the
something
pussy. I
good.
don't like nothing in my fucking way. You know what I mean? So when
Hey
I'm
man,
working, I don't like nothing in my way. You big dick
all right,
niggas are fine. You know what I mean? I
hey,
cool. You know what I mean?
it's
Like, I
definitely
got a
not.
small
Hey,
7. I don't really care. I don't want no
it's
fat fucking
oh
14-inch
shit,
ass in front of me.
Gary, calm down, Gary. You're telling too much, Gary. You're telling too
Yeah.
much. Gary, it's nothing like seeing that ass wave when you motherfucking smacking that bloop 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 that bloop bloop. You're getting fucking seasick, Gary. Ain't nothing like it, man. You gotta try it, brother. You gotta
Okay.
try it.
Fantastic. You
Let
need
me
to
tell you
get
something.
sound effects with
I
the
know you
like
got the
your
bloop bloop
Yeah,
bloop. You
your
go
yeah,
that bloop
your
Okay.
sound effects need to play them, bro.
that bloop 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 that bloop 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 bloop. Yes, man.
Okay.
You
But
gotta have
you
it.
see, you like bloop bloop bloop. I'm a
Yeah.
little different. I like when it just squeezed. I don't want to feel. I ain't got to see nothing bouncing around. Because, like I say, I like it pink, from dark pink to white pink. So I'm not interested in all the outer fucking things. I
Hey,
am
hey,
interested in if
yeah,
you have control
you're right.
of that.
You're right, brother. Well, hey, I do agree with you there. As long
You
as
know what I
that
mean?
pink is
Because you could
definitely
be
the
going bloop,
fucking
bloop, bloop,
goal.
bloop, bloop while you're going gloom.
Hey, yeah, the pink is definitely the goal of all of us. Right. But yeah, man. Hey, this is crazy, bro. Y'all,
I had to lighten it up a little bit because, you
Gary,
know,
Gary,
hi.
Gary done let you done shut it down, Gary. You done gave us 2 minutes, man. You hitting us with the platinum now, man. It's a goddamn. Some about y'all old fellas, man, that don't got no
Hey,
problem out here giving y'all motherfucking resume, man, when it comes to the anatomy, bro. But
you know what I
hey,
mean? Like,
let you guys go ahead and give your closing statements, man. Go ahead. Whoever want to go first.
little brothers, you all stay up, man. And remember, from you have yours, doesn't matter what anybody says or does because you got your own. That's all you got to do. Keep your head up. Peace and love, little brother. You take
Appreciate
care
you,
there,
bro.
Mose, man.
Appreciate you, Gary.
Salute, Sir Gary. Gentlemen, I just think it's really important to prepare your minds for what's coming ahead. Prepare the minds of the children that you see have the potential to do well. I'll leave with this last thing. My mother would get mad at me for always being on time for band concerts because I was in band, I played trumpet. She'd always get mad at me for being on time for band concerts, but being lackadaisical with other things, which is understandable. But that should have been a ding dong hello notification in her brain to say, maybe Moseman's really interested in music. I should probably invest into that. So, for those of you who have children and those of you who don't have them yet, be observant of what you want to teach your children, but also be observant of the things that you can invest into them and help them propel into to be productive, awesome individuals. And salute to you, Mr. Fantastic. You have great views. You're an astute mind, and you're funny as shit.
Yes, he is. He
Uh,
got some good jokes, a young fella.
yeah, I try, man. I try. But I greatly appreciate you guys taking the time out of your Sunday, man. Especially hell, it's Monday now. You know, your late nights or whatnot, what have me. Gary, you got that motherfucking old fashioned flow model TV, brother. I'm gonna go
No,
ahead
no,
and
no. It's my what's it called? It's my fam. I told you
okay.
I'm retired, son. I
Yeah,
smoke weed and have sex. That's all I do. I
Gary
don't
got
do
a
nothing else.
Gary got a box fan blowing in his mic and shit, man. Gotta turn that box fan off.
I
Yeah,
already turned it off, man.
greatly appreciate everybody coming through, bro, to listen to me and whatnot, what have you. Black women again, bro. For you guys that will listen or whatnot, what have you. Pick your status. Are you Ruth or are you Gomer or Gomer? I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. However one. and move accordingly. Because brothers out here, man, the quote unquote illustrious high value man that you guys are looking for, we have options. All right. We have plenty of options, bro. And as
That's
much
a
as you guys,
con, eh? That high
yeah,
value dude, that high
yeah,
value man. You know that's a
yeah,
con, right?
yeah, I know, bro.
Ah,
Listen,
okay.
high value, mid value, great value, true value. However the fuck you want to do it, bro. Any man with more value than you is fucking high value, sis. All right, I said this before, but Gary, I'm glad Gary pointed this out. Any man that has more value than you, if you out here section 8ing it up, or you're out here serving it up, you working that motherfucking Outback or Olive Garden or whatnot, what have you, you're making it less than $20,000 a year, $20,000 a year, and this man is making 40, even 40, 42. Yes, 42, bitch. It's double what the fuck you got, or 60, 80, 100, or whatever in the hell it may be. Okay, he's high value to you, ma'am. Therefore, you need to be trying to get on his fucking program and do what the fuck he wants you to do in order for him to take you seriously, instead of just motherfucking dropping dick off in you and going on about his way. All right. But furthermore, to you brothers, listen, man, don't ever want a bitch that don't want you. You hear me? As soon as that bitch gives you any type of pushback, or I don't know, or this and the other, all right, bitch, all right, well, have a nice day. And never look back, bro. Treat that bitch like I know we talking about motherfucking Ruth and and Gomer, but treat her like Lot's wife. All right. And the only way that bitch can unturn from a pillar of salt is for her to give you the mouth and legs on your conditions. All right. So black men, I know we talk about, or people talk about all the time, oh, it's hard times about to come, and black women they go be for the pickings. Bro, why do you know? I don't want any of them bargain basement bitches. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all know how bad y'all make us sound, like we just waiting for these fucking, what y'all call these bitches, strags, and like the fucking dregs of fucking society of bitches, as to where these bitches need some nigga to come along and fucking save them. Like you're willing to do that? No, bitch. At the very least, bro. Again, only thing you can give me, bitch, is some temporary relief, okay? And there will be several condoms on, and you will be taking a Plan B beforehand. So there's no way you can get over. So to all you bitches that think niggas is just waiting for the American society to fall so they can marry you and wife you up, no, bitch, you are going to get skeeted and fleeted. Okay, skeeted and fleeted. That is your destiny, bitch. All right. The Plan Bs will be plentiful. Okay, the Plan Bs will be bountiful, bitch. All right, do you understand that? Everybody out here making it seem like, bitch, we smart. All right, we're intelligent, we're successful. So trust and believe that niggas is not finna throw it all away for your ragged ass piece of pussy that's done been ran through for who knows how long. Gomer. All right, bitch. Ain't no Jose's out here. Ain't no niggas. Ain't no niggas named Jose. All right. Shout out to the motherfucking the cholos and the motherfucking and the Mexican brothers and Hispanics and shit. All right. Ain't no niggas named no motherfucking Jose for a reason. All right. We's not finna pick you bitches up, man. We're not gonna pick up you little whores. All right. You will be used for the purpose that you've already preset yourself and put yourself in the ranks of, and that will be it accordingly. All right. There have always been two fucking classes of women: whores and non-whores. Hopefully you haven't.
Well. They're all the same. Sorry to tell you.
Gary, again,
I would
yeah.
agree.
Again, man. Once we can do this a little bit later. We'll say that.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
Every woman is some man's whore.
true
Trust
indeed.
me.
Yeah,
Trust and
true.
believe.
But there are pros and there are non-pros. All right, and there are a lot of women out here that are fucking pros.
Not call them whores, then you should call them working girls.
Yeah. So again, man.
That's very classy. I like that.
At the end of the day, this is a great conversation, man. I appreciate everybody that came through. Show love on the super chat, on the Cash App, on the great conversation. Shout out to Gary, shout out to Mose Man for coming up and chopping it up with me. Again, be on the lookout, bro. We just got major moves happening. I'm gonna be in this damn hotel room for like the next 8 days or whatever the fuck. So we gonna make it work as long as we can make it work. I'm trying to find me a motherfucking place to stay out this motherfucker. But greatly appreciate you guys coming through. That's that on that one. I'll catch you on the next one. Holla.
Peace. Salute.